In April 2011, Zambia passed one of the most comprehensive laws on gender-based violence in the Southern Africa Development Community (SADC) region, the Anti-Gender-Based Violence Act No. 1 of 2011. This piece of legislation offers a comprehensive framework for protection of survivors and a means of survival for victims and prosecution of perpetrators. The Act also provides for the establishment of a Gbv fund to assist survivors and the establishment of shelters to support victims, provision of emergency monetary relief, and addressing harmful traditional practices. 10 years down the line, the Gbv fund is almost non-existent as government has never funded it, with only 5 established government safe houses for victims and or survivors, forcing victims with no options but to lock horns with abusers. So far, in the 3 quarters of 2021, Zambia has recorded 12,620 cases of gender-based violence, translating to about 47 cases being reported every day. Oxfam Women's Rights Program Manager Chama Mwandalesa has called for increased attention and funding in the fight against gender-based violence through activation of the Gbv Fund.
We definitely need more funding to go into the GBV response in Zambia. I think as we've seen with the COVID pandemic, we have seen an increase in the number of GBV cases. So as we plan to respond to COVID, it is an opportunity to begin to also put in place a lot of resources to support the fight against GBV. I think, like we've heard from this event,
and the Chief Litigator of Chibombo District has called for stiffer punishment to GBV perpetrators.
Headman is not only to sit around the trees. No, it is our duty. We go out from our communities where we are. We find out who are the culprits, who are doing this bad thing in our society. We don't want it.
On the other hand, the report from the UN Women measuring the shadow pandemic, violence against women during COVID-19, shows that almost 1 in 2 women reported that they or a woman they know experienced a form of violence since the COVID-19. Gender-based violence is among the most common causes of death, injury, mental and emotional suffering worldwide, and one of the world's most widespread violations of human rights and a lethal global health crisis. Henry Ngosa reporting for Prime TV News in Chibombo District of Central Province.